Live here from Hicks Brunson Eyewear Studios. Where's your glasses?
Oh my gosh. I always have my contacts in, so you know.
We are live from Hicks Brunson Eyewear Studio. I'm just kidding.
I know.
From Hicks Brunson Eyewear Studios from the heart of Midtown Tulsa, here in Utica Square. And good morning, Vanessa on Instagram. Good morning, everybody on Instagram and YouTube, joining us from all around the world and right here in our hometown. We have a special show today. We're wearing white gloves. We're gonna give you guys the white glove treatment. We're gonna do, the show theme today is called What's New in the Shop? Unboxing and trying on the latest arrivals. And so some of these are brand new arrivals that we have not shared before yet on our channels. Some of them you might have seen before, but they've been gone for 6 weeks or more, and we just got them back, some very special Masunaga pieces. So you'll want to stick around for that. But we're going to talk about all these fresh new pieces, luxury brands. We're going to specifically talk about T. Henri and Fossa Foss and Masunaga. So we've got bold new colors from T. Henri and from Fossa Foss for that matter. We've got some incredible titanium craftsmanship from Masunaga to share with you. And we're going to start with T. Henri.
T. Henri. So yes. Some of you may have seen it before. So we did discuss the Valkyrie before. The Valkyrie is this beautiful, lovely little cat eye right here. However, we have a brand new color in it.
But let's show, because you know what I forgot? I can actually pull off
you can
the black cat eye.
You can pull it off a little bit.
So this is my T. Henri tie con. For those of you wondering, we love T. Henri around here, but no, I would never probably ever in a million years wear this one out.
Oh, come on, Daniel, where's your sense of adventure?
I mean, one day maybe I'll embrace the cat eye, but not this day, and probably not this year, and probably not next year, and probably not the year after that.
It could be your Halloween frame.
It could be, right?
It could be.
So but guys, it's a beautiful cat eye.
It really is.
The Valkyrie II, and we're unboxing an amazing color.
So This is what it comes in. So those of you who are familiar with T. Henri know the packaging is absolutely stellar. Daniel, I'm gonna pass that to you. So inside this beautiful box, you have an amazing case. Looks like this. It's like a mini clutch.
What's this card inside here? What's this?
We'll get to that.
Well, we should get to that before we unveil the final special frame. What's in here?
So inside this little box at the bottom is a couple of things. One is your certificate of authenticity for the Valkyrie II.
Oh, well, this is not like all the rest of the T. Henri.
No, it's not.
This looks different.
This looks completely different.
Because they call this like the Reeve collection?
Yes.
Is that? Yeah.
So this is...
I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Reve, R-E-V-E. And there's a little like...
There's an accent over the first E.
Yeah, there's a little hat accent mark on the first E. So if y'all know how to pronounce that, let us know with the phonetic in the comments.
In the comments.
Yeah.
And so the one that I'm going to show you today is actually 62 of 199, and it also comes with an oversized silk microfiber that is, oops, I had it upside down, that is kind of Greek or Romanesque inspired architecture. Beautiful. And inside this lovely little clutch is an absolutely stunning frame. I love this color. Not as much as the purple, but it is still absolutely fabulous. Doing this with gloves on could potentially be dangerous, Daniel. Because I can't
Got it.
You hold that, and I will try to open this Ziploc bag. Maybe. Okay.
There we go.
All right, you pull it out.
Voila, look at that.
So inside here, if silver is your jam, this lady right here is packed full of it. This absolute stunning blue with this navy gradient lens. This is a stunning piece that is definitely going to catch some attention. Absolutely fabulous in this beautiful blue. We do have the Valkyrie in the black that Daniel showed, and we also have it in this lovely grape purple, which those of you who have seen this before know that this is actually in my personal collection. So, Daniel, what else do we have?
Do we remember the names of these colors? You know what? And it just occurred to me, do you remember the names?
I don't remember.
They have special names.
They do have special names, and I don't remember what they are, which means we're unprepared.
Oh, wait, I got them.
You have them?
Reverie, Overcast and Delusion. So
this is Revelry.
Reverie, and that's
Delusion.
Delusion. Yeah, and then the black is Overcast.
And the black is Overcast.
Look at these colors. Like, look at that. That's just stunning. Like everything we've come to love from T. Henry, the Japanese acetate, the best Japanese craftsmanship from the finest factories in Japan with the 7-barrel titanium riveted hinges. But it's all about, we did a show a few weeks back called Luxury Details, where we really got into the details of how fine eyewear is made. And if you didn't see that show, you might want to check that one out. But T. Henry is such a good example of that. So we also have another T. Henry to unbox. It is called the Nevera.
Brand new.
This is a brand new piece, brand new. And this is the kind of more traditional T. Henry packaging. So you've got this little blue ribbon, and then here is your certificate of authenticity for the Nevera. This one is number 4 of 199 pieces. This is number 4. So that's pretty good. Those of you that like a low number that are collectors. And I gotta say, Becky Jo, I love the T. Henry case here.
Yes, this one is fantastic.
This is my, I really like this case. It's nice leather. It's got some gold iconography here on the front, the T. Henry logo. You open this up, and then there you've got the velour inlay and the T. Henry name. So this, guys, I love a good aviator. And oh, now we get the white glove. Open the Ziploc bag. Yeah, next time in rehearsal, we'll use,
open the Ziploc bags.
Yeah, we'll open the Ziploc bag. Look at this, I got it. All right. Okay. Okay, this guy's, like, I'm a sucker for a good aviator. I always have been. And this is phenomenal. Again, this is called the Nevera, Nevera. This is color Traverse. Beautiful gray to gold gradient lens tint. Look how mysterious and cool that lens tint looks. This is, it's got some really good gold detail work on the bridge up top bridge bar. And it's got a lot of matte black, and look at the side shield right there.
That is stunning.
Yeah,
I love a good side shield.
Good side shield, vented, but the vent is kind of part of the design work up top and down below. Great beta titanium nose pad arms, so a little bit of flexibility. Gold titanium nose pads. Comfort acetate temple tips here. So you've got polished crystal and black, a little bit of a gold detail here. Again, this Nevera, number 4 of 199 pieces that are made. And it's a good aviator shape. You know, Becky Jo, some aviators are not as flattering.
Are not as well balanced.
Yeah, well, some of them are real sad. I call them sad aviators. They kind of droop down a little more. This one's a little flatter across the top and rounded down here, but not like super teardroppy. And I would say this is a good size. It's not small. It's not ultra large, although 56i, 16 bridge is the size. So, you know, 56, definitely not small, but it's not, you know, ginormous either.
Yeah.
So I would say it probably fits a medium to slightly wider size face. So really, really nice. I love the thick titanium rim, and you've got some nice like pressed detail work that runs around the rim there. So the Nevera from T. Henry, love this aviator. We wanted to show you the other color, but alas, it is already gone.
It is already gone. It spent about a day and a half on the shelf, and somebody snatched it up, and it was gorgeous. So we'll have to get another one, and when we do, we'll have to show it to you because it was fabulous.
Yeah, well, that'll be coming in a future live. So we need to move on to segment 2, which is going to be, we've got new stuff from Fossifos, and we've got a lot of new stuff from Fossifos. So what do you want to show first?
So our rep was here not too long ago, and we did a little bit of fall picking. And the first one I'm going to start with is called Fridays. This is number 1. This is color 6225. This is fantastic. This is like a berry tortoise. So it's got some maroons, some purples, some pinks. I'm going to tip it up this way so the camera really catches those colors. They paired it with this absolute fabulous teal temple. This is just super comfortable. It gives that boldness. It also plays really good into fall colorways. that are maybe not necessarily your pastels, but just into some of the deeper tones that you appreciate for fall. Friday's one also comes in colorway 6201. This is a 47i 23 bridge. This is probably my favorite colorway of this particular frame. I love the fact that they have done this temple down the side the way they have, because this mimics what horn looks like. So this is a full acetate frame, but they kind of did a little bit more of a neutral temple. This is like a berry watermelon to a really soft green gray. And this is probably going to end up in my collection. I can already foresee that. And then they also have Friday's 2. We did the black colorway, which is color 100. I love when they do negative space. One thing that Phosphos does probably better than just about any other brand that I've seen when it comes to clear acetates with bold, bright colors. They end up with this flawless illusion between where one part of the dark color is to the other, because they've done this beautiful clear acetate, and it creates negative space in the frame, and it is absolutely stunning. This is a little teeny bit bigger than Friday's one. The eye size of this gem is 5022. And then we also have another beautiful newcomer. This is Futura.
Can I just say though, how appropriate that we're sharing brand new model Friday on Friday morning live.
On Friday morning live. So,
Right.
you know, we planned that.
Totally
we really
meant to be.
did.
We planned it when we picked Friday for the show date,
Yeah.
like, you know, over a year ago.
Over a year ago. So this is Futura 2. This is a 5219. This is oversized a little teeny bit because of the depth of this. This goes from this beautiful navy down into this really soft pink. They do have a little bit of negative space right there, and then it goes back into the blue at the bottom. This is a stunning piece. If you want a little bit of color and you want that little bit of an oversized frame, this is definitely the way to go.
Well, what kind of personality is right for a style, like a bolder, kind of bigger style like this?
I would say people that are maybe a little bit more outgoing, people that want to be noticed for what they're wearing. They want that frame to stand out. They don't want it to be a minimalist look. And, you know, sometimes you just want something fun and you want that bit of color in there. You can really accomplish that with just about any of the Phosphos frames, because color is what they're known for. They have a group of ladies that basically, they do color all day long, and they do color pairings to make these frames absolutely the best they can be.
Yeah, so we're not done with Friday. I got one Friday here.
Yep.
This is Friday 3, and this is color 1865. Good fall color, since we're headed into the fall season. Check this out, and I love this, right? Like, this is a signature look, like the look that you just shared, that you said somebody whose personality is a little more bold, a little more likes to
Outgoing,
express
yeah.
their style, outgoing. You know, I call looks like this more of a signature look, because you can be recognized from across the room, at the cocktail party, you know, at the event, whatever it is. And this is just absolutely awesome with, you know, that thick rectangular silhouette in true Phosphos style. Look at those colors. The polished tortoiseshell, the double laminate. You can see the crystal blue on the back that shows through with the open space right here. And these are handmade, so that means these are hand cut right here. So when you have this double laminate with this thick tortoise layer on the front and this crystal blue layer on the back, I love how you can create different colors that show through by just carving away that front layer. It's beautiful sculpting artwork. And then you have this great amber tone on the orange temple. And like everything Phosphos does, I don't think I've ever owned a Phosphos frame that did not have just a very comfortable bridge fit. The sculpting and the polish, the way they do the bridge fit, which is one of the hardest things for eyewear designers to get right, because noses are all so different. The Phosphos frames just fit so well on the bridge of the nose. They're really, really lovely and a pleasure to wear. And like Becky Jo mentioned, the colors are like candy. I mean,
Yes.
just look at these colors in the light. They're just awesome. They really glow in the light, but when you wear it, you know, you put it on the skin and the colors dim down just a little bit, and it's a very wearable piece that has that extra little pop of fun color for that personality that is a little more outgoing.
That is just a little bit more outgoing. One of the really cool things about Fossifos is they do have, like their regular Fossifos collection, they do have their Alliums, which are aluminum for the most part. And then they also have the Bokeh collection. So the Bokeh collection, I'm going to show you on Famed 1, they have little booties. They actually do. They have little booties. And one thing I love about this is they've actually closed this space between the front of the boot and the back. So on some of them, they actually have an open heel and your hair gets caught in it. So I'm so glad that they've closed that little teeny bit of space there because it really helps some of our clients who constantly have their hair pulled back and then they go to put this on and it like rips half their hair down. So I'm glad that they did that. This is Famed 1. This is a $49.19, but look at this colorway. This absolute glowing blue tortoise. This is spectacular. It is one of my favorite colorways that they do in their collection. This blue is vibrant, it's rich, and it just feels good on. And especially for the ladies out there that have blue eyes, this is definitely gonna make your eyes pop a little teeny bit more. They also did Famed 1 in this absolutely gorgeous tortoise.
I think it's just Fame.
Fame.
F-A-M-E.
Did I say famed?
Famed. I think you're thinking framed because
yeah.
we frame people around here.
We frame people, and they also have one that's called framed. This is Fame. Sorry about that. This is color. Is this 6101? This beautiful tortoise. So if you want just a really classic tortoise for fall, and look what they've done with this ombre down this temple. You have this darker portion here at the front and then it fades down and then it picks back up at the very end near the booty. This is going to be a very good piece for that good classic tortoise. And one thing that I want to point out, they've done just this little detail right here. I don't know if you can see it now, you can. They've kind of cut away a little bit of the frame and you get this little notch right here. That is one of the things that Fossifos is known for. They do negative space. They go in and they remove just little chunks here and there just to give it a little bit of a different vibe and to kind of freshen shapes up just a smidge. And we're going to talk about some of the case options.
Yeah, we have a new Bokeh inside this case.
Yes,
a new color arrival.
And so if you purchase a Bokeh from the Fossifos collection, this is going to be your case. This absolutely gorgeous, pretty pink. Inside here, you have your cloth from them, of course. I'll hand you that. And this is Bokeh Sydney 2. This is a 51i 20 bridge in color 9711. So this is a titanium piece with this gorgeous rose gold detailing. And see, like what I was saying before, you've got like the little open shoe and it's actually like a full little boot that is gorgeous. And this one does have nose pads, so if you need that little bit of lift to keep it off of your cheeks, if your cheeks are a little fuller, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. I love this shape. It is not a traditional round, it's not a traditional square. It does have that angular uplift, which helps elongate the face and make us look a little bit more youthful.
That looks really good on you. Actually, the colors I thought looked good on you. Okay, so the last one from Fossifos, and then we're going to move on to some of the Masunaga collection that is finally now back in stock. Look at this fun shape, guys. This is a very crown panto. It's a round. Crown panto is like an angular crown on the top. It's more of a panto shape on the bottom. And I love the name of this. This is called Flicker.
Yep.
You know, Flicker, if you're over probably about 40 or so, you might remember a photo sharing app on the early 2000s days of the internet that was called Flickr. I don't know if anybody still uses Flickr, but lots of photo sharing fun on Flickr back in the day. This is Flickr 1, and the one I'm wearing is sort of an olive with a horn, like buffalo horn color acetate, olive rim, black bridge. Good morning, Optical Gallery. Thanks for joining us on Instagram. Thanks for everybody for joining in this Friday morning live. Olive black and horn, and we're unboxing what's new in the shop today. The other color that is phenomenal in this Flickr 1 model by Fossifos, this is a great tortoise. I kind of call this a whiskey tortoise, like those colors, those lighter shades in there.
You've got those ambers and yellows.
Yeah, dark amber, yeah, look at that there. Great, like kind of whiskey color tones here. Is the Masunaga Toby back in stock? Comes a question on YouTube. I don't think as of yet, but should be
on its
soon.
way.
It is on its way. It's en route. Keep checking. It will be here. But this is a great shape. Back to Fossa here. The Flicker 1, it's a 48 eye size, 22 bridge. So it's a good, like, if you need something that gets a little bit of a wider fit, you could be a little bit wider face than mine, and this would still fit really well. But I love the symmetry. My eyes are really close to the center of these lenses. So all the details are great. That color, that translucent kind of, what would you say this is? Kind of a
like a teal.
Deep teal.
Deep teal.
Nice little tip on the end. Just like I mentioned with the other Fossa frame I shared, the bridge fits are phenomenally comfortable. Just amazingly comfortable, always and every time. That's one of the consistent things I really have appreciated about Fossa quality. We've carried them here at the store for 16 years now, and the quality of the fits and the acetates has always been top notch. So that concludes the Fossa segment. We're going to move on to segment number 3. We're going to get into Masunaga. It has been, I think, 6 or maybe even 8 weeks since we've had our MOC models 1, 2, and 3. I know a lot of you watching are ready for the release of the optical version of MOC models 4, 5, and 6, and those are now, they're on their way. They're hopefully going to be here maybe by the end of this year. We're already taking pre-orders.
Yes, we are.
For those pieces. If anybody is interested in pre-ordering the Masunaga's optical Masters of Craft collection models 4, 5, and 6. But it's been about 6 weeks since we've had, now let's see, since we've had our original Masunaga pieces in stock, because they sell out about as soon as we get them. So we have in here model 003 color A. And for those of you that haven't seen this packaging, look how beautiful this is.
So your certificate of authenticity goes right in here. Inside this little black envelope is your oversized silk microfiber cloth from Masunaga. And on this side, you have a fabulous leather case. It has the MOC logo right here. And inside here,
we should point out, Becky Jo, the MOC logo was designed, it's the letters MOC, but it was also designed to look like a race car steering wheel.
And so, I mean, they're fast-moving pieces, so that works.
It's the luxury details, because we're going to show you on the tip of the temple the sterling silver medallion that matches. But there you've got the Masunaga Masters of Craft embossed on the inside of the leather case. There you've got the MOC logo medallion again, and you'll see it again on the tip of the temple.
So when we receive them, they are packaged so nicely to protect everything. This is probably one of my favorite colorways that the MOC comes in. This is absolutely stunning. This is rose gold and burgundy. You see it's got a little mini side shield. It has that beautiful top bar. It also has all the way down right here, you've got rose gold and black. It ends at this burgundy temple. There is the MOC logo that we were talking about. One thing on the inside, so they have a double layered titanium nose pad. This actually has a texture to it so that the nose pads don't slip in that titanium. This piece is number 136 of 150 in the world. And it is absolutely, simply stunning.
It's like you're starting to get a little bit low on availability on this one, because it's a great color.
With the auburn in my hair for fall, this is absolutely a stunning look. And Daniel, what do you have?
So this is also the 003 model, but this is the navy gold. And look how good the navy gold looks together. The lenses that come in these are mineral glass lenses, so the optical clarity, of course, is top notch, but all very luxurious, classic shapes, easy shapes to wear, whether you're more into the round shape or the rectangular, more navigator style sunglass shapes like we'll share in just a moment. All of these MOC pieces, if you look at the polishing on the gold bridge bar right here, top bar and bridge bar, the polishing is beautiful. I like the brown acetate here. The inlay of the temple also has a hand-carved non-slip grip right in there. And then there's that MOC medallion. It's a sterling silver medallion embedded in the left temple arm. And so this 003 color C, this is number 105 of 150. And then we have the third color.
The third color is the smoked crystal gray and gunmetal. This is absolutely stunning. This one is surprisingly number 34 of 150, all the way down to that beautiful medallion at the end. I love this colorway because you can do so much with this color. You can change this lens color. You can put an indoor tint in here. You can change it up. You can make it a vibrant color. You can make it a really soft pale color. And you can pair it with an extra active transition or a regular Gen S transition and just make this your own piece. And because of the fact that this acetate is such a light color, you can basically do whatever you want to do color-wise with this piece. This is also one of my favorites in this one. I like the navy, but the navy, it's really kind of hard because it's super, super dark. It's hard to tell exactly what color it is from a distance, but this one you can definitely tell.
They must be randomly sending these numbers out because we thought that other one was a high number.
Yeah.
I know we've had higher numbers than this. This is the 002, and this is number 13. Number 13 of, sorry, I got to step off camera for a minute because this is the color that's impossible to see. Number 13 of 110. I know we've had higher numbers of this in the 002. If I was going to do the 002 for myself, this is the color that I would select. And what is this color? C, I think. Sorry, guys, one moment. Coffee break here. While I look at the color.
It should be C because I think I have A and B here.
You have A and B?
I have
okay.
A and B.
God, they make the gray color is so hard to see. This is essentially, okay, so color C, but polished black acetate, a little bit of gold on the bridge. I love the black and red, like enamel detail work here. Very race car-esque, but still in that like minimal, luxury, elegant kind of way, you know, not overly ostentatious, just classic, cool. And this is a great fit, and it's a great comfortable piece. And you know, if you like a frame that does not have adjustable nose pads, this is probably the MOC in the collection for you. Just absolutely beautiful. Again, look at the black and red. This would be the color I would do for myself in this piece.
And this is color A. Yes. And this is 68 of 110. This burgundy with just a hint of gold. They did the 10K gold, and it's just super soft with this burgundy, I think. Or did they do the rose gold on this one? It's so
I think
hard.
that one is, well, that doesn't look rose gold.
No, it doesn't look rose gold.
I think it is.
And ladies, if you're thinking maybe I can't pull this off, you totally can. This is super comfortable to wear. It is a smaller size. It's a little bit bigger than the round, and it's a little smaller than the Navigator that we're going to show you, but this is just super, super, super comfortable and fits like it was meant for your face. It is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, and this is the third color, which is color B, 002 color B. If you like that crystal acetate, just a little bit of gold, a little bit of color, kind of a black and like a bluish gray with the gold hinge here. Just awesome pieces, really awesome pieces. But I think we're going to get to everybody's favorite.
Yes.
Not everybody's favorite, but I think I'll say most people's favorite.
Most people's favorite.
This one we can't keep it for like 5 seconds. The second we get it, it's gone, and one color's already gone.
Yeah.
Before we even got it, right? So that's the easier one to read.
So this is A.
A is the burgundy color.
This is 117 of 150. And this is stunning. You have this inner acetate rim, this beautiful titanium outer rim all the way around. This beautiful detailing work down the temple, the upper bridge bar, the lower bridge bar. With those nose pads, you can do an oversized and it's still going to be fabulous because the nose pads are going to give you a little bit of lift, keep it up off the cheeks, and it is stunning.
Yep, and color C right here, gray, crystal acetate rim. You can see the light kind of coming through there, and from the side, look at that nice crystal acetate, that top gold bar there, polished to perfection. The black enamel work here, the MOC medallion right there in the tip of the temple. I can't wait for the optical collection to release
I'm
in just
excited for
a
them.
couple of months, hopefully maybe less, 4, 5, and 6. It's going to be awesome, just as awesome as the sunglass collection was. And for those of you watching and you're wondering, you've shown us these pieces before, and your theme of the show was what's new in the shop, and they're new in the shop because this whole kit, this whole capsule, we sell out of it so quickly. We've been out of all of these for about 6 to 8 weeks now. We just got them back.
Yes.
So we had to include them on our what's new in the shop. Do you have a favorite frame of all the new stuff?
Of all of the new stuff,
Yeah.
I probably do, and it's probably going to be Friday 1, which is a 47i 23 bridge in color 6201. This is just a stunning piece. It's very well balanced on my face. The bridge fit is super comfortable. The size-wise, I absolutely love it. The colorway is super soft. It screams fall, and this is probably going to end up in my collection before too long.
I'm gonna give a special shout out to Friday 3. I think this is my favorite one from all of the new pieces that we just unboxed today. The colors are amazing. The tortoise, the blue. It's a double laminate front, so you've got tortoise on the front with a blue and crystal inlay with that great amber. And again, you know, I said it earlier, but you know, very fall.
Very fall.
And if you like that signature, bolder, fun, personality, statement-making look, this Friday 3 is excellente. Vanessa on Instagram agrees with me. Absolutely, Vanessa. So good for fall. Such a great color. What do we think about, man, we only shared a couple of pieces with T. Henry, but I would say that Nevera, that new aviator.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wanna just grab that to give a special kind of look. And I think you might say, you know, if we had a special highlight of our favorite new T. Henry,
it's definitely going to be this. This is definitely going to catch some attention, and this vibrant powder blue.
yeah.
And I love that.
This Nevera, I mean, guys, like this is just a freaking awesome aviator, especially when you do a lens tint like this with the gray beige gradient. It's just so cool, so mysterious, such an awesome color. Side shield, absolutely beautiful.
You've got beautiful silver decor pieces all the way down that are detail on the interior core. Not deep. Wow, I must just not have my words with me today. I can't believe I said that way. But the detail work down this core wire is absolutely stunning. And the fit of this frame, it just goes on and it rests so comfortably. It is definitely a piece that's going to catch some attention, and I really cannot wait till I get mine finished.
Yeah, so I don't know if you all had a favorite, you know, comment in the comments, or if you had one that you're interested, you know, if you're in the area, you can come by and try these on. They're all available for try on now. If you're not in the area, we'll make all of our contact information available down below. We'll help you if you've got questions about how to do your prescription in a new frame. We can help you with that. And we just appreciate you guys joining us this week. Thanks for watching on Instagram, for watching on YouTube. Like and subscribe if you've not already done that, so you don't miss our upcoming videos, our upcoming Friday morning lives, every time with a new fun eyewear theme, Becky Jo.
Most assuredly.
You know, and you know, I can't promise that we're always going to give you the white glove treatment, but I think most of the time we deliver.
Most of the time we do.
I think we do deliver most of the time, so it's just, it's fun. I really have so much fun doing these every week, and it's because of all of you guys tuning in and watching. Tuning in, did I just sound like I was about 100 years old tuning in? Like,
tune in tomorrow,
I don't know,
folks.
tune in, same bat channel, same bat time, like on Friday morning live from Hicks Brunson.
They're going to get up and turn the channel.
Turn the knob, yeah, don't
Turn
change
the
that
knob.
dial, kids. And we will see you next week. So we do really appreciate all you guys joining us. I hope everybody has a safe, fun, happy weekend, and we will see you next week.